Hey guys, it's Danny Bell. I hope you guys are having an awesome day today wherever you are in the world. Today we're on day 43 on Sugarbelle, and oh my goodness guys, we've been working on villager yards, really trying to get everything squared away here as we're finishing up the island. I'm guessing hopefully in the next few weeks we'll have everything all finished up and I'll be able to update the dream address. I'm really excited. Sugarbelle, for anyone that's newer to the channel, first of all, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. We've been working on this island for a little while, probably since the beginning of fall. We went through all the seasons. And yeah, really excited to be able to finally update the dream address again, because even though I launched it earlier in the gameplay just for the holidays, it's still stuck in the middle of winter with all of the holiday items. So really looking forward to that. So I think we're going to do a little build today, but first things first, I wanted to head over to Dom's house because it's his birthday today. I kind of hopped ahead to do a little, to get back to spring just because I was tired of the snow and decided to kind of do the rest of the builds for the island in springtime, so that way we can see all the pretty grass and flowers and all that good stuff. So anyways, long story short, it's Dom's birthday today, so I wanted to give him a nice prezi. Given that he's a jock type, I thought it would be fun to craft him this little barbell. So let's head over to his house. I'm really excited to see him for his birthday, and then we'll head over to the build area for the day today. All right, let's go this way. His house is over here. I haven't done anything with his yard yet, so I'm really looking forward to doing something like that here in the next couple weeks to get everything finished up, like I said, for the villager yard. So let's wrap Dom's gift, his little barbell. All I have is Christmas paper. I hope he's okay with that. I should have stopped at the cranny first and bought some different wrapping paper, but hey, he'll have to be okay, I guess, with the Christmas paper. Oh, look how cute he is. I love Dom so much. Oh, he's so adorable. Check him out dancing over there. In his little tiny coat that barely buttons. Oh my goodness, he's so precious. Hi, buddy. Check you out in that red jacket. Looking fly on your birthday. Here's a little gift. Here's your prezi. I love how the villagers always expect prezis from us too. It cracks me up. It's so cute. Oh, he's crying. He loves it so much he's crying. That is so precious. Sweet Dom. And Agnes is here too. I feel like I've been neglecting the villagers, guys. I've been working so much on builds for the island. I do try to go around and say hello to everybody every day, but yeah, it's really nice to see villagers on their birthday dancing around and having fun. In particular, I don't know what it is about the grumpy villagers, the cranky types, but when they are having their birthday and dancing around, it's just extra special, I feel like, because they're so sweet. Aw, bye buddy. We're gonna say goodbye to Dom and we'll head over to our build area. I was thinking for the day today we should probably pop over to Tipper's house. Her area is, gosh, way back at the beginning when we started Sugarbelle, we used to have our house kind of over in the right-hand upper corner of the island, so I've moved her over there and definitely want to do something special with her area. So I'm going to go ahead and drop these items real quick, because we don't need them, and we're definitely going to need all the space in our pockets we can for this build today, because it's going to be a little bit large, but for the most part, I think it's going to come together pretty nicely. So we're going to head over here. This little area used to be a pumpkin patch. I was actually kind of sad to take down the pumpkin patch. I thought about leaving it here, but I decided I really wanted the extra space to really go big on Tipper's build today. So yeah, so we'll go ahead and kind of work on all of these areas. I wanted to create a little like cow pasture right here, and then I'm thinking maybe like a little milking station over there by her house. So yeah, let's gather up all of our things, turn on our construction app, and speed things up and get going, because I'm really excited and I really hope this will come together the way that I have envisioned. Yay! Okay, so for starters, I went ahead and put down some custom pathing. I didn't know exactly what you guys specifically prefer to see or not see in these build videos, but I know the path work definitely takes a big chunk of time. So to make this little path over here with the little patches, I used some in-game pathing, the dirt path, and then customized it with this cute little, I don't know what you'd call it. It's like a little grassy floral pattern on top of it. So that's how I created those little patches. But what I really wanted to do was just sort of create differentiation in all the areas with the different pathings. And I'll be sure to put all of the design codes in the description of the video for you guys. So if you're looking for some of these to use on your own island, you'll have them readily available because yeah, there's a lot of them going on here today, but hopefully it'll all come together. To start off with this little milking area, I'm just using again this worn board type of path with the little steps to give it the illusion of a raised area. And then I'm using these little, I don't know, they're like a rusted grate. We used them up by the plaza, by the train area, and I really like the look of them, kind of an industrial look, but I figured it was perfect for this sort of area of the island. All right, so this area over here, I love this floral path here. It's a great way to disguise the beach. It's like a vintage floral sort of look. I really, really love it. So I'm gonna be using that a lot on the island as well. But now let's start placing some of our items. So we've got this customized fence. I've used a custom design that has this little milk logo, which I totally fell in love with, that I found on the portal. So I'll put that info in the description of the video for you too. But just sort of creating a little space where we can put a little milking area. And oh my gosh, I love this new trend of using the tourist bathtubs to look like cows. I don't know exactly who the original poster was that kind of had this idea of using these tourist bathtubs, but I absolutely love it. If I can find that info, I'll definitely put that stuff in the description of the video to give them full cred. But yeah, that was sort of the idea, was I wanted to do that as well. Use these tourist bathtubs. I know they're technically not cows, they're bulls, which are not female, they're male, but I think it's totally passable. So we're just putting them in here to look like they're in their little stall area to be milked. To be ready to go for this little milking area of tippers. And then I kind of wanted to create a little bit of extra area for the pasture over here. So I've separated this out with these little wood partitions. And then I wanted this little flag here just to kind of frame it all in and add a few little items here like these milk cans. Oh, I love the milk cans, guys. They're available in so many different colors and you can customize them with these cute little either simple designs or like the custom designs, or you can use the ones that are in game, which are really cute too. All right, so I wanted to create a little milk stall over here using some simple panels, and I'm loving this little code that has little bottles of milk in the background, and then just adding some cookies on a plate, a carton of milk, and a little milk crate that's got the custom design on it. All right, so now we're putting out a big old milk truck, I should say, right here with our custom design on it, just to kind of give the illusion of a milk truck coming to collect the product for the week from Tipper. I thought it'd be kind of a fun touch. Trying to fit this fence back here, guys. It's given me a little bit of trouble, but I'm definitely just trying to kind of fill in this area next to Ketchup's house. And just wanted to kind of create the illusion of more of like a larger space for Tipper. We're definitely going to be customizing her house because I'm just not loving the shape of her house. This is her original design, and I don't think I'm going to do anything with the interior. But definitely I want to do something with the exterior, so we'll save that for the end just to kind of change it up and make it coordinate a little bit better for sure. All right, so let's see. So we have a few more items here. I want to start working on this little beach pasture area just to kind of fill it in with some more items before we get into the main part of Tipper's yard. But just adding things like this hay bed, again, the milk cans that are customized, I think make a big difference. I wanted to use some more of these tourist bathtubs, and then I'm thinking we'll fill in the rest with just some wheat field items. I really love this item. I think I've overused it in some areas, but I don't even care because I just love it. I love the movement of it. I love that it acts just like a leaf pile where you can place it down and walk through it. It just really makes for a nice way to sort of disguise beaches and then different areas of your island that you want to have a little bit of height differentiation. I just think it gives a little bit more variety than the regular weeds. But yeah, loving it so far. All right, so we're adding this little storefront, and I just kind of want to give the illusion of like another little space where someone can pick up some items, like milk items, things like that from Tipper. This little checkout counter, and then I've also customized a bunch of these little glass bottles. They're more like little decorative bottles, but they come in a lot of different colors, so I chose the white just to kind of make it passable as milk. And then, like I said, adding more of this wheat field, I'm just sort of trying to fill in this area with a little, like this trough, and then some more of the wheat fields, and then a little piece of steel fence, just to kind of separate it out from the rest of the area of the island as it transitions into Tipper's area. All right, so let's see. Now we're going to grab our items and we're going to start working on this main part of her yard. Again, I'm kind of sad. I'm missing the pumpkin patch, so I don't know if I'll have to put that up on another part of the island and keep it. But in the meantime, I think I definitely wanted to give Tipper a little bit better option for yard because I didn't just want it to be on the beach. So I'm going to frame the whole area in here with some of this simple fence, which I've customized in the white. Oh, I love the fact that we can customize the fence now. It really makes me happy, and I think it makes a big difference in the builds because we can coordinate things a little bit better than with just the plain natural colored fence. All right, so we already have some of the custom design path down here. Like I said, I used some of the in-game path and then topped it off with some of this. It's like a grassy, rocky part of a pattern of a whole path that I have downloaded from the portal. And I like the differentiation. I think having like a mix-up of the pathing really makes a big difference, especially after you layer all of your items on top. I think it makes a big difference. It adds a lot of depth to a build versus just having it on the plain in-game grass that's the default. So yeah, I think it adds a lot. So continuing with our build, just to kind of catch us up, I found this cute little spilled milk pattern on the portal. Definitely wanted to use that a few times in this build. I think it's super cute. I wanted to add in a little shed too, so I'm using these retro transportation seats, I guess you'd call them, little benches, and I sandwiched them together with a simple panel in the front, which FYI, I should have used one that's brown instead of the white, so I'll definitely have to recustomize that later, but you get the idea. All right, so we're adding more wheat fields, and then I added a little table, this cute little cafe type table with more milk bottles and a little carton on top of our stacked seed bags, just kind of trying to frame everything in. I definitely find when doing builds like this, it's nice to kind of get a differentiation in height. So I don't know, I sort of put the items down and then move them around a lot just to kind of see what's going to work and flow really well. I really love this milk carton umbrella. It's a pro design pattern. It's got the little milk bottles inside of it. I think it's adorbs. I really like all of the creative ideas that people in the Animal Crossing community have used these umbrellas for. The 3D effect that they add is really, really great, and I'm super excited to be able to use this for the build. All right, it's looking pretty good. We're getting things filled in here. We've added a little spooky lantern set in the front for the little hay bale effect. Of course, it's turned around so you can't see the jack-o'-lantern's face so that it doesn't look out of season. But I figured since this is a farm core island, I still really love the look of the pumpkins, especially the green pumpkins and the white ones for the springtime. I feel like they still really work well for designing and all that good stuff. All right, so we've also added, I like having a storage shed as well. I think it tends to be pretty handy, but I really like the look of these new wooden storage sheds that they added since the 2.0 update. So I went ahead and put this here in the corner, and I think I'm just gonna add a few items to kind of frame it in. I like the wheat field next to it, but I'm thinking it needs something in the front. So I know this is crazy and probably gonna render this shed useless, but I put this hay bed here because I think it just looks really cute. So as I said, it's kind of pointless to have a shed here that you can't get into, but I just think it looks cute, so we're gonna go with it. All right, so we're putting down our last few cows. I really love this. I think it's cute. It just happened to turn out, it looks like these two bulls are like fighting each other, I guess. I don't know. I thought it turned out pretty cute. That was just a happy accident, as Bob Ross would say. So I'm kind of excited with how that turned out. I think I'm gonna keep it like that, actually. Not too bad. I love when the happy accidents happen like that. All right, so I'm just switching out a couple little things. I wanted to add another one of these little spilled milk patterns, and then replace our milk crate here. And then I think that pretty much finishes it up other than fixing Tipper's house. So let's go ahead and place our last item, this little milk container here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to Resident Services and change up the look of her house. I think I'm going to just do something that looks a little bit more barn-like, probably the style that's got the metal roof and all those sorts of things. So I'm going to head over there and do that. And then I'm going to time hop because just to save us some time, since we're not going to be decorating the inside of Tipper's house, I want to see what it looks like. But let me know in the comments, guys, what you think. Do you like to see the videos where we redecorate the interior of the villagers' houses? I'm curious to know, because I'm thinking of doing more videos like that, but please let me know in the comments if you enjoy that, or if there's something else you'd like to see on the channel. I do aim to please, so feel free to leave a comment. I super appreciate it. All right, so I went ahead and changed Tipper's house. Let's go ahead and jump to the next day so we can see how it turned out. Yay! I love it. I think it turned out really cute. I went ahead and did the white siding with the black roof, and then I did sort of a pop of color with the light blue to sort of pick up the color of the windmill here. I think it turned out pretty cute. So let's just take a little walk through here so you can see how it all came together. That way, if you want to try this build out for yourself, you can kind of get a look at some of the items and the placements of them. But yeah, just sort of work with your area you have on your island. That's one of the things I love about this game. Not every area for everyone looks the same. So even if you are inspired by other people's builds and islands, it's a nice way to just be able to get some inspo and sort of make it your own. Cuteness. You can stop over here for a little snack, a cookie and milk snack. And we've got the milking parlor over here. Loving the truck. I wasn't sure how I'd feel about that parked right in front of Tipper's house, but I think I kind of love it. What do you guys think? I left this little area with the little lights just because I wanted to have at least one square where I could get through and fish if I needed to, just in case a big fish showed up there in the ocean. And then, of course, we have our little pasture area, and I'm really loving this vintage floral path pattern that I have here on the beach. It definitely disguises the beach quite a bit to make it look less like a beach and more convincing to be sort of like a pasture that's filled with grass. Cute. Let's take a little tour here. We'll walk through here so you can kind of see what it looks like in this perspective. There's totally a cow butt right there. Oh my gosh, stop. I love the little milk design. Like I said, I will be sure to put all of the custom design info in the description of the video. So if you guys are looking for something like this to use for yourselves, you'll have it readily available too. If I can get through the gate here, we can kind of get a close-up of the cows. I think they're pretty convincing. I love a lot of the creativity that goes on in the Animal Crossing community on how to use items like a bathtub like this for different uses. And I think it turned out pretty great. I'm happy with it. I hope you guys like it too. All right, we'll take one more look over here before we finish up for the day. We've got our little umbrella crate of our milk cartons. We've got the grass moving in the breeze, the wheat field. I think it turned out pretty cute. I'm really happy with it, and I hope you guys will give this a try for yourselves. Please, if you are looking for more inspo, check out my Pinterest page. I do have a Pinterest page set up for Peppy Crossing. You can also find me on Instagram at Peppy Crossing Play. So yeah, and if you missed any of the other videos for the Sugarbelle series, please check out that playlist if you're interested. And then, yeah, as we kind of wrap up the island in the next few weeks, I'm really looking forward to coming up with an idea on some new builds. I'm thinking maybe we'll start working on some of my previous islands that are different themes that we can kind of spruce up. Maybe change over some of the builds from prior to 2.0 because those have not been touched since. Maybe we can sort of upgrade them with some of the newer items just to kind of vamp it up. So if that's something that would interest you, if you'd like to see some content on how you can sort of turn a space pre-update into something a little bit different after the update with some of the newer items, let me know if that interests you because I think we might go in that direction here in a little while. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Wishing you all an amazing day. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.